Hi and welcome to my movie review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Halloween 2018. So the opening scene, you got like some pedophile psychiatrist and then a male British reporter and a podcaster and female British podcaster, and the British broadcaster chose to bring the Michael Myers mask in his Indiana Jones bag and went up to the yellow line about 3 blocks out, started pulling it up to Michael Myers and started screaming, "Speak!" The most dumbest character probably in the movie. The opening scene, then the opening credits show us up of a decayed pumpkin, going back to the John Carpenter's original Halloween size, and the old theme song to it, and um, so I forget about pretty much most of the movie. I would just say whatever I remember it. But like the male British reporters, and the two podcasters are at a mechanic's place, and in the background, Michael Myers just killing the um, mechanic for his overalls. And, the female podcasters in the bathroom, using the old stall. Then Michael Myers comes in and puts teeth on the ground inside the stall. Then the perverted British male reporter comes in and says Michael. Then Michael beats the crap out of him. Then starts using the British male reporter to bash down the door as the female tries to escape. Then Michael Myers just drags the female out and stabs and hangs her to the wall as the male podcaster just watches her and while he's dying. And it kicks on to Laurie Strode's granddaughter and her two friends saying how Michael Myers and Laurie Strode isn't related and all that stuff. And it kicks over to Laurie Strode and her daughter Karen house. Um, like Karen saying Laurie Strode's paranoid and she needs to get over Michael Myers. Then there's a dad and a son driving down the road and they see the hospital. Well, let's go back some. Laurie Strode watches Michael Myers be transported and she's chugging down shots and having a scream seizure in her car. Then a dad and a son goes driving down a highway at night, and then they stop at the crashed bus and the dad gets out and gets killed, and the son comes out with a 22 and went on the bus and shot a guy. Then the son rushed back to the truck, then only to get his head bashed on the steering wheel by Michael Myers. And of course Michael Myers steals the truck, and he went he went to a shed, kicks into the next scene, and he went into a shed, picked up a hammer and killed a woman, and picked up her butcher's knife from the ham block, and went outside and killed a babysitter that was closing her, locking up the house. And the next scene kicks in and there's a babysitter with watching a 5-year-old, and then the 5-year-old is saying I know you're gonna smoke weed with your friends. Like he went to bed and like saw like Michael Myers like standing in his doorway, and his 5-year-old ran down the stairs, and babysitter was being like a jerk, and like walked into his room and like went out of sight and jumped back and said boo. Then the kid went back into his bed, and she checked his closet, and Michael Myers was behind her and like killed her as the kid ran down the stairs to get her boyfriend. Like then like she uh, her boyfriend like ended up getting killed and hanged up to the wall. And like Laurie Strode went to the then Laurie Strode like broke into her daughter's house and like said the bus crashed, and Karen said what bus crash? Laurie said like Michael Myers escaped. And, like Laurie Strode went to her posted property and like in the middle of the woods and said like locked her daughter in her safe room under her countertop, and Laurie Strode like barricaded up the doors and windows and searched her house for Michael Myers. And her daughter's husband Ray went outside and checked the truck, and Michael Myers went up and killed him in the back, stabbed him in the back until he died. And like Laurie Strode like stayed up at the door with a shotgun, then um, looked for Michael Myers in the window. Then like Michael Myers just eventually broke the glass panes in the window and started like choking her, and she like shot him in the head. And then like Laurie Strode had like barricades on the upstairs door, and like then like she just like kicked Michael Myers down her safe room stairs. Then and like as he was walking up, Laurie Strode like um caught him in a spike trap and started releasing like gas down in the safe room, then lit it on fire. Then she said like Happy Halloween, Michael. Then that was the end of the movie.